Hey guys, Scrublord here, and welcome to another episode of Scrub Souls. In this episode, we're going to be going through the Consumed King's Gardens and killing Osiris. One thing you want to know about this area at SL1 is that, it's difficult at any level. The monsters, the Pus of Men, and the Cathedral Knights are difficult at any level, but they're really deadly to an SL1. So don't fight anything you don't have to fight. Just run through this area and pick up all your shinies. Go ahead and head down the elevator, jump off about halfway off, and of course you're going to find an Estus shard and a chunk. And then you're going to come to the kind of frozen, swampy area that's got a lot of toxic. And it's doubly annoying, of course, because you don't have a lot of health at SL1. So just grab your stuff and head for the shortcut elevator on the other side of this area. Once I go up the elevator and open my shortcut back to the bonfire, the Lothric Castle bonfire, I'm going to treat the approach to Osiris as two separate trips because I really want the magic stoneplate ring from the Cathedral Knight, and I don't necessarily want to mess with them because they're going to chew up my Estus and Osiris can chew up your Estus. So get your ring, go back to the bonfire, and then dash past them in order to get to Osiris. Believe it or not, apparently on rare occasions these thralls will actually drop a chunk. I was really surprised when I went back and picked this up. Probably the best way to deal with these guys is to drag the one that's in the doorway, that's the one that has the ring, out into the area over by the Pus of Men and kill him solo there so that you don't have to deal with two knights at once. Osiris is weak to dark and lightning, so I'm using the deep battle axe plus 9 now that we've got enough chunks to get it up. I am wearing the Undead Legion armor, which is heavy against frost and decent against physical, and it's not really too heavy. I can still get a mid-roll out of it. I am wearing the Lloyd's sword and Lloyd's shield ring. I'm wearing the Knight's ring so that I can use 100% lock shield, the Dragon Crest ring, shield. And then for your last ring, you're going to want probably either the blue tear stone to give you a little extra defense of not get one-shotted so much, and then or you could go with the Karthus blood ring. You really want to be as aggressive as possible on Osiris, and try not to get underneath it too much, because it'll charge over the top of you and one-shot you, or come very close and just chew up all of your Estus as you're going. Like right where I was standing there wasn't really ideal. If you get some shots to its head, you can get a visceral, and you could end up getting a real fast kill. I had one where I did get the visceral, and I thought I was going to kill it in like a minute and a half, but unfortunately I died, probably in a situation like that. But just go ahead and stay aggressive. I know it's frustrating. Just feel like you're chasing it around the whole time, but it's not too difficult. I probably died 10 times. That might sound like a lot, but by SL1 standards, I've died many, many more times to other bosses. And here I think this fight also kind of illustrates kind of the point of this whole how to do an SL1 run. A lot of people think, oh, I could never do this. I'd be so weak. I'd get killed by one shot by every single boss. And you can see you've got armor and weapon and shield options available to you if you have a good strategy and a good route. Your SL1 character is more powerful than most people think. Probably the biggest prerequisite to pulling off a SL1 is just having a lot of patience. There's that nasty charge. Sometimes he'll one-shot you on that. I can't believe I survived. Well, that looks like that's going to do it for Osiris. It was a long fight and it was an ugly fight, but it's doable, even at SL1. So from this point, we're going to head on towards the untended graves. Of course, getting the Path of the Dragon emote before we even get to Irithyll is going to be to our benefit, because as we're going through the dungeon, we'll just be able to go straight to the Nameless King area and the Wyvern. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. We're in the untended graves now. We have one thing to take care of before we go and kill Gundyr, and that's, I would like to go ahead and send Greyrat to Irithyll, because he returns after you kill one boss. So we'll go ahead and use Gundyr as his way of returning.